Good morning. It's a nice, balmy, probably minus 30 outside here in Winnipeg. But, anyways, to the point. Um, Tug, is it bad to play tug with your dog? The short answer is no. It actually can be incredibly positive for you to play tug with your dog, depending how you do it. So, there is some people that believe tug is a bad game to play with your dog because it can create more aggression or create aggression within them. But that's been dispelled many times and is just untrue. Actually, use tug even dogs that are, have some tendencies with aggression towards other dogs and so forth, because it can be a very positive game to teach them and create a work ethic for them to, number one, positively associate pleasure with a fearful or uncomfortable stimulus. And then the second part is dogs learn so much better if you have a play session after you've done training. So if your dog loves tug and you go out on and you have a play session a training session, let's say you want to teach your dog to not react on leash to other dogs, and you go out and you're sitting in the middle of a park and a dog walks by and you start saying, good dog, good dog, good dog. Oh, you're so handsome. You give them a treat. Let's say you did that for a little while and then you ended the training session on a positive note, go back to your house, play tug in the backyard, totally reinforces that, what they had just learned even more. Anyway, it's all about structure. So if you have no rules, the dog totally controls the game, then yeah, it's probably not going to be of that much benefit to you. However, the other side of it is you only bring out the tug toy when it's time for the dog to enjoy itself on a shorter time span. So for instance, you pick it up and you put it away if you're not playing with it, and you bring it out of your pocket and you provide it to the dog when it is time for them to be reinforced for whatever they were doing, or if you just want to have a short play session. Another thing I would do is encourage the dog to sit or down or stay or do something before you initiate the game of tug. So you tell the dog to down stay, and then you say, okay, take it, and then the dog runs and takes it, and then you play tug. And what I would do is go in between, depending on, it really depends on the dog. Sometimes if it's an insecure dog, I'll let it win a lot. And if it's not, I'll just let it win sometimes. And the other times I'll just ask the dog to release it with something like out, and then the dog will spit it out. Sometimes you can just make a judgment call. It really doesn't matter that much. But tug is positive. That's the end result if you play it in a structured way. And you say when the game starts, and you say when the game's over, and you ask for some really quick little behavior in between. It's a wonderful game, because you can actually do it in very close proximity with your dog, out on walks and in real life, whereas like you can't really reinforce fetch and use it to teach your dog to work for you outside of your yard, because you don't want them to chase it down the end of the street, right? Where tug can be really quite just nice and close. Oh, good dog, I like that. Okay, let's put it away and let's move on. Okay, so I encourage lots of people to play tug. Wonderful game. It takes a little bit of work to refine them to only chew in certain or bite in certain places, but does no harm if you play it in a very structured way. So have a good day.